So we often get asked the question, what drives human behavior, especially in the customer experience space? And it's a very important question because the outcome of the human behavior is essentially what your customers feel from a value proposition. So to get the staff and the team to operate at a certain behavioral level consistently is, as we know, a great challenge. Two things we've found really drive the type and level of behavior that we always look for in a customer-facing team. The first one is the psychology. So what are those staff members, what are those individuals thinking about whilst they're at work? Is their psychology driven towards being orientated to the customer? Are they thinking empathically about where the customer's at? So what is that psychology, and how do we make sure that they get into the right headspace whilst they're at work? That is critical to ultimately making sure that the behavior set, the outcome is what we want it to be. And we do a lot of work on that from a training point of view. Once that's to where we want it to be, the next phase or approach level is obviously the skill set, and that being at an executional level. So how does the staff member execute, and what are their skill set and their abilities to do that? Once in context and once in the right psychology, that individual is far more likely to deliver to their potential. And there it's about, from a training point of view, putting people in simulations, putting people in a space where they have the context to deliver a skill set in a certain type of way. And I always use the example of product knowledge, but it's amazing how someone can have a wealth of product knowledge, but if they are not able to deliver it in a certain way, it doesn't have the necessary impact on the type of customer at hand. So the way in which one uses a skill set or an ability, dependent on the person who's in front of them, dependent on the environment, is very, very important. So number one, psychology, making sure the person's in the right headspace. And number two is using a skill set in the right format, in the right way, depending on which customer's in front of us. Those are two critical pieces to ensuring that behavior is maintained at a certain level, or at the level that you wish your brand to be represented at.